Hello everyone and welcome back for another edition of 8 Minutes with Aaron. I am of course your host Aaron, and as you know I've been going through a little bit of adjustment change with all the Funkos and the soda cans that have been kind of just in boxes and thrown all over the place just for my comical amusement. So let's get rolling with 8 Minutes with Aaron as we go through some of the ones that were hidden back there right now. Walmart. What good and bad things can we say about them? However, this is not a box from Walmart or Funko Pops from Walmart. This is actually an assortment of Funko Pops that have been back here hiding. Now, you may have seen it on a previous video, but since I can't remember, I'm just gonna go over it again. When I first started collecting Funko Pops, I experienced buying several different genres at first. I just got real crazy into it, just snowballed right in. Had no direction where to go. There was, however, something that caught this eyeball, and it was the samurai versions of Batman. Now, at first when I looked at them, they looked kind of corny. I never saw Batman in a samurai costume. I'd never seen Joker, or Harley Quinn, or Robin, or Batman himself. Well, I was wrong. So we're just gonna go through the box and we're just gonna take a look, see what's good, see what's not good, see the artwork, see what's the shitty, the good, the bad, the ugly. Let's start with this guy, Robin. So this Robin is not a chase, it's not an exclusive, but there is a little story behind this Robin. When I went to Hot Topic, this was during the beginning of COVID, I should say. Everything was getting pushed back. People weren't getting their shipments in, and I went over, I think Delaware, maybe Delaware or New Jersey, one or the other. And I walked into the mall, and I'm going up steps, and I'm walking in the Hot Topic, and I'm like, ah man, I want to get these Funko Pops, the Robin Chase. Come on, let me get Robin Chase. And guess what? There was a Robin Chase. In fact, there were 2 Robin Chases at Hot Topic. Now, I didn't know Hot Topic's policy about getting chases. You're only allowed 1 per person. Well, of course, I brought both of them up and I said, excuse me, can I purchase these? The guy's like, listen, man, I can't let you buy it. 1 per person. I said, okay. That's me dramatically looking around like there was nobody around. I said, well, what happens if I leave and I walk back in? Will that matter? He said no. So then what I did was, and this was kind of slick, there was somebody walking outside and I said, excuse me, there's this Funko Chase in here, the guy won't let me buy 2. And maybe this was a dick move, I'm sorry for everyone who's a collector, but it was the beginning of COVID, there was nobody out anywhere in the stores. Oh, I know what it was the riots. There was a bunch of riots in Philadelphia, and that's why the places were closed all around. That's what happened. And it might have been King of Prussia Mall, and not in New Jersey. So, I finally got the 2, I got a set, I came home, I took a picture, I put them on Facebook, someone bought a whole set. So yes, I do have the whole set of these samurais. So the next one we're just gonna get through, that was my story of how I got the chase, and this is the Harley Quinn. Harley Quinn's looking cool. I like how they're doing the newer version of Harley Quinn. I'm more used to her from the original. I guess it's not really that original, but when I would come home from school when I was a kid and she had like the tassel kind of things coming out of her head and she was more clownish. But this is also samurai, so that could be the reason she's not dressed like that. And the next one we're gonna pull out of here, which is another interesting story, is the Joker. Now the Joker looks really neat. It looks like he's wearing his normal costume, but in samurai form. Joker is one of my favorites in Batman of all time. It doesn't matter what variation he is, whether he's a psychopath, well, he's always a psychopath. But when he's murdering people, you just know this dude's like off his rocker and he's sick. And if you ever saw Flashpoint, that was maybe my favorite version of the Joker, where it turns out to be Bruce Wayne's mom. What? Yeah, you gotta take a look at that. But funny story with the Joker is I did go to New Jersey and I went to Cherry Hill Mall. And when I went in the Cherry Hill Mall, I was looking for a Joker replacement because one of the ones I bought was dented. So when I went in, there was, I guess, a bunch of the Robins sitting on the counter at Hot Topic. And And I walked over and I went to grab them. And this dude's like, yo, dude, what are you doing? I was like, whoa, whoa. And I found out he was just putting them all over. He basically bought every single one of the Samurai Batman series. Now, that store, they didn't care if you bought more than one chase, but when I try to buy more than one chase, of course, there's a problem. I've also run into other issues trying to get 2 chases from Hot Topic afterwards too. That's just a different story. The next one we're gonna pull out of here, I wanna make sure I grab the first one, is the Batman. This Batman is not an exclusive, and they're telling me on the back, I guess in every single one of them, I'm just gonna flip it, it tells me to collect them all. So I was going to try to collect you all. This Batman, he's really basic. He has the black suit and the yellow tint. I guess they're just basing it off regular Batman, but everyone else's costume, even though it's a generic version, they all have like a little specialness to it. Even Robin's, you know, suit pops a little bit. And the last one, I was not able to get on the Funko shop because at the time I was a noob. I had no idea how to order. I had no idea how to look for drops. I was so basic at the time, but I had a friend who was looking out for me. And even though he did make me pay a little bit more for this Funko Pop, I was able to get it. And at that time, I had the full set. And this is the Funko Shop exclusive of the Batman in light blue. And let me tell you something, people. I like this Batman better than the black version. I'm not sure why. Maybe it reminds me of, you know, a simpler time when Batman first came out and maybe he was in the blue. Or maybe it reminds me of the live action show they used to have with Adam West. Didn't he wear some type of like bluish and not as dark at first? Shame they got rid of that show and they destroyed the set. Who knows how long that show would have gone on for? Probably not that long. At least I don't think so. So I want to thank everybody for going through the Batman I guess Samurai set. They did come out with more. I did show you in a different video that I had the Martian Manhunter. I know they have a Deathstroke. They have a few other ones I really wasn't interested in. They might have a Bane coming out as well. But as I said, they are not something that I was looking to get. These were just basically for fun. And you know, Batman is a great series. I'm gonna go see the new Batman movie that's coming out. I'm glad they're not going to be in samurai costumes, because that would be pretty lame. So my name is Aaron. Thank you for joining me with 8 Minutes with Aaron. These are the Samurai Batmans. I know I may have said that 43 times. I will see you next time. And remember, when you're watching me, that's the best time it could be, because I know that I am being watched. And it's kind of hot. See you later. Bye.